GraphQL is a query language for APIs that has become increasingly popular among developers working on large-scale web applications. Created by Facebook engineers in 2015, it's positioned as a more robust alternative to RESTful APIs. In this video, we'll explore the key benefits as well as some potential drawbacks of using GraphQL. We'll also discuss the differences between GraphQL and REST APIs. With that said, one of the main benefits of using GraphQL is that it makes it easier to write your queries by using a simple and intuitive syntax. You can specify exactly what data you want rather than allowing the API provider to decide which resources to return for you. And because GraphQL has been designed to work across multiple clients, including web browsers and mobile devices, it can support many different use cases and applications. One of the biggest drawbacks to using GraphQL is that there currently isn't an official standard when it comes to implementation, so developers will have to rely on the open source community to come up with tools and libraries that make working with GraphQL easier. When compared to REST APIs, GraphQL has a few key differences. With RESTful APIs, you have to define how you're going to make requests to each individual endpoint. You have a list of resources and verbs, methods, available to select from in order to retrieve or manipulate data from the server, and all transactions include all fields. On the other hand, with a GraphQL API, you can define your queries in one place and the server takes care of making the requests for you. You have a query language that allows you to specify precisely what data fields you want to interact with. However, GraphQL has fewer endpoints available than REST APIs because it's designed to return smaller pieces of data as results. This means you often have to do more work to get all of the data that you might need from an API using GraphQL. There are pros and cons to both approaches, but in the end, it comes down to what works best for your specific application. Keep in mind, though, that GraphQL APIs are rich targets for hackers and should be secured as best as possible. One of the best ways to protect your GraphQL APIs is to make sure that you use a secured authentication system that requires an API key to be sent with each query and restricts access based on roles that your users are granted. For maximum protection, Noname Security enables you to detect misconfigurations and provide runtime protection to monitor data access in real time and alert you of unexpected or unauthorized activity with your APIs. To learn more, visit nonamesecurity.com to see just how you can quickly respond to any API security threat.